arriving at Stonehenge.
They still just have a little cotton fence around there.
Hi, Jeff.
No, wait. Start again.
Hi, Jeff. Your mother finally made it to Stonehenge. Thanks to you. I'm in raptures. This is my lifelong dream. And thank you for taking care of all my business, and you and Lynn taking care of Charlie, because you two made it possible. I love you and thank you. This is October 3rd.
No.
October 2nd, 2025. Shirley and Gloria made it to Stonehenge. Shirley's dream. And thanks to Gloria, Shirley's dream came true.
And I'm so thrilled I could join you on your dream.
Thank you, Gloria.
Love you, girl.
Love you too. This is Stonehenge in Salisbury, England. It's October 2nd, and Gloria and I arrived today, and this is our first stop because this is my lifelong dream to see Stonehenge, because I love the stones. I think they are so beautiful. I just think they are so beautiful.
Oh, so you're on a bus tour? Oh, okay. Cool, get these houses.
Please turn right in 100 yards onto Church Street.
These old buildings, Shirley. Aren't they amazing?
They are.
Look at the short doors.
I love them.
Now turn right onto Church Street.
Here it is.
Okay, here it is. This is the street. Now, you tell me where we are.
We're in Laycock Village, and this is a very ancient place. Look at the short doors frames, and they filmed.
Now turn right onto East Street.
They have filmed many movies here in this village. And look at, here's a timber framed house, Shirley, up on the hill, on the left. Look at that. And this whole village is just ancient. You must see this village when you're in this part of the country. Now here's the famous Abbey coming up on the right. Yeah, look at this. Is the High Street, meaning the main street. Isn't it divine?
It is. It's beautiful.
Please make a U-turn now and continue to follow Church Street.
Another tea room. There's lots of tea rooms here.
Oh yeah. You won't be running out of those.
I think what people do for fun is have tea. And that's my kind of fun.
Mine too. I love tea. You want to go in the church and see what it looks like inside?
I would like to go in the church, yeah.
Yeah, we could do it.
How often do you get the opportunity to go into a church that's hundreds of years old?
Not very often. Come on, lady, back up. Just like America. Some people just can't drive.
Well, I have to say I'm one of them. I'm the worst driver ever, but I've been all over the country. And I've had a guardian angel with me.
Look at this church.
Oh my Lord, look at this place. Look at this place.
Pretty amazing.
Oh, look at the beautiful, beautiful ivy plants.
Please make a U-turn now and continue to follow Church Street.
Oh, this place is beautiful.
Look at over here, Shirley.
Oh my Lord, look at this. Would you look at this beautiful red ivy?
It's incredible.
Oh, goodness gracious, this is too beautiful.
Please make a U-turn now.
It's a jewelry studio.
Okay, we're going inside. Castlecombe?
Castlecombe. Castlecombe, baby. Now, the cute part is around the corner. This is too. But watch now. I'm going to show you something really cool. We're going to drive back up the other way. Now, this is the cute part on the left.
Check out the smoke coming out of the chimney.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jeff, I hope you're watching this, Jeff. This is for you.
This is Castlecombe,
Jeff,
baby.
this is what you would love. I wish you were here. Jeff would love this.
Yeah.
This is Jeff's kind of place. Jeff is an expert on English history. Ask him anything about England.
Yeah. Now look at this bridge that these people are standing on. Now, I'm going to pull in here. Hopefully this is going to open. See, now tourists don't know this about this place,
But
I
you do, because you've been here before.
That's right. I'm not walking down that damn hill.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah. Now, look at this place. That's called the Manor House Hotel. It's magnificent. Look at that big tree. They serve the most beautiful cream tea in this place you'd ever imagine. We probably should have had it here, but that's okay. Now look at this little
Look at
bridge.
this little bridge. Oh, my Lord. Oh, I love this little bridge.
Isn't it cool?
Oh, and there's a creek. There's the creek. Look at this beautiful tree. And here we are at the Manor House.
Yeah. We're going to go inside in just a minute. Now, we're going to drive up here like we're staying here. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And we're going to walk outside in the rain, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I brought my rain
That's
slicker.
how we roll.
I bought a rain slicker.
Look at this. Paige and I stayed in that room up there at the very top.
That's cool.
And look at these steps.
Oh, wow. We're going to do steps.
Well, not me. I'm not going up there.
You're not going up there.
You can. I'm going to try to conserve my back muscles. But you can.
Oh, my God, look at that tree.
That's what I was telling you when we
Oh,
drove
my
in.
Lord.
See, now, if you don't stay in the big hotel, you can stay in these.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is their car park. And guess what? I don't have to pay to park in here.
Because we have a membership. We bought a membership at...
No, this isn't part of the membership.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Because we're handicapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charge. Oh, that's a charging station there. We'll have to go over to this side. This is where I usually park, over here on the side.
Okay, I'm going...
Now, see, the tourists don't know about this.
Uh-huh.
But we do
Because Gloria has been here before.
many times.
And I'm turning off my video now. This is the little village of Castlecombe in England. Your turn.
I really can't do it with an umbrella. I know.
That's the exit from the hotel. There's an old vintage car down there, made in Coventry.
I can smell wood smoke, fires. So they have fires here and they're coming out of their chimneys. It smells so good. I am walking back through time. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. Okay. Okay. This is Arlington Row in Bivry.
Look at the little doors. Pensioners live in these.
And these are the doors.
Yep.
This is a senior citizens home place
Known by the National Trust
owned by the National Trust, and senior citizens live here
to upkeep them.
to upkeep them.
I absolutely love these little windows. I mean, these little doors.
Oh, look up there. They got
That's
chimneys. They've got chimneys.
That's very nice.
Imagine being a senior citizen and living here.
It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would be. What a beautiful little home.
These little doors. These people, I think these are like 800 or more years old.
800 years old?
I think so.
Holy cow. This is 800 years old. Look at the roof. Look at that roof.
Yep.
Oh my Lord.
It looks like a slate roof, doesn't it?
It does. Okay, now we're gonna walk up a hill.
I'm not. You walk.
Okay,
You walk if you like.
okay. I'm just gonna
wait
walk
for you.
right up there and I'll be back.
I gotta save my back.
Okay,
I've done that hill before.
you have, okay. Look at this beautiful place in England. Look at this beautiful little cottage. And look at the roof. Here is a slate roof. And a wall. Stone wall.
Давай ручку, давай.
Stone walls everywhere here. Okay, we get the idea. Now I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to turn around and go back. They all have a chimney. Okay, this is it.
Patty Hall. And Shirley and I are taking pictures. And take on these little tours and see what we can see. This was his wife. I thought it looked like a woman. Okay, here we are in the Peak District, my favorite part of England. And we're on our way to Alstonfield, which is my favorite village in England. And Cheryl is operating her video here, taking in the panoramic views that are incredible in this part of the country. And this is a two-lane road we're driving on. Now, if I should meet a driver, I'll have to back up or they will. Yeah, this is incredibly wonderful. Look at this, feels like medieval times, doesn't it?
It does. I can just see knights in shining armor riding their big white horses
With their armor.
and carrying their armor and their swords, and then somebody's head is going to get whacked off
Yeah.
because they're warriors.
Now look at this big wide road we're on. Oh, this is a kick.
We need more warriors in our world today.
Yeah.
All we have
Yeah,
is
Pete Hegseth, right?
all we have is cowards.
Yeah.
Cowards who
The
can't
guy
even,
can't even do a pull-up.
and can't even speak against Trump because they're cowards.
They're all cowards.
So we need
bastards.
we need knights in shining armor.
Yeah.
Where are the knights in shining
Please
armor?
drive straight ahead
Well,
in
in
350
California.
yards and continue to follow Lode Lane.
And Governor Pritzker in Chicago. We have some warriors. Oh, how pretty that little red tree is.
Oh yes.
This is a perfect time of year to come to England.
And autumn is my favorite time of year.
Now
Anyway,
drive straight ahead and continue to follow
And
Lode
here
Lane.
is an old bridge, and I just imagine horse carriages going across.
Yeah. Now let's see. Lode Lane. I don't know. It'll tell me whether I have to turn around. Oh, we're okay.
Okay, now there comes a big camper trailer.
Yeah, and there's kind of a pull out here, so we're gonna get over here as close as we can. And that's how we do it.
That's how we did it in Kentucky on our old greasy road.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a fun road?
Yeah.
I love these roads. My favorite. Oh my goodness. I'm going to save this video that you're doing for myself too, Cheryl.
Okay. This winter, when we're in our homes and it's dark and cold and we're cuddled with our doggies, we can watch these videos.
We will.
Because I think I'm going to get another dog when I get home.
You must. You must. Charlie needs a sister or brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is an extraordinary video you're taking, Cheryl. I love this. Now this is my kind of driving right here. Absolutely wonderful. Maybe you could send this video to me.
I will.
Send it to me on my, I don't know, maybe on the messenger or the email. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll have to check both to see if it comes through. On the road again. Cheryl and I are on the road again.
And it's a beautiful day.
It is. We've had a big English breakfast this morning at this lovely hotel we're staying at. And now we're on to Alstonfield, my favorite village. They have these little pull-outs for when you have to let a car pass. Look at this big old house. all these rocks to build these walls?
They must have been laying on the ground at one time.
Well, yeah, but
The ancient people, maybe
oh goodness, we're in Austin Field.
the ancient tribes collected rocks. That's what they did with their time all day long, collect rocks.
This is it. Now, we'll get into the town.
Okay, now I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to...
Oh, you're
It's going to
one?
be, yeah, I'm going to start another one because it's too long. People
Okay.
don't watch long videos.
Right now. And
Please turn slight left in 200 yards into the destination street.
now, Cheryl, you see this house on the right?
Uh-huh.
This is the Griffin's home, and I'm hoping they're home because I know them. And we're gonna just go over here. I stayed in this house many, many years ago when it was a bed and breakfast, and he makes incredibly beautiful furniture. Michael does. So we'll stop right here. Now I hope they're home. Come on. She usually makes me tea. I hope she remembers me. I look so old. Okay.
We are in a little village called Allstone Field. It is very old and quaint, and I am attracted to old churches. So decided to walk along the lane and film the old church. I'm very, very attracted to old things, and these churches are hundreds of years old, and I believe this church was built in 1100. Okay, this is the inside of the old church.
So whenever I come here, I like to stop in and see her because it's amazing to be here.
And this house was built in the 1700s.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a picture of this beautiful window. I love the window. Check out this beautiful window. There's the garden. Flowers. It's just gorgeous. I love chickens. I've always wanted chickens.
Okay, a little bit of chicken action here at Muriel's house. And there's Cheryl, she loves chickens. Aren't they pretty?
They are beautiful.
She said she has 15, didn't she?
Yeah.
And there's Muriel's house. I used to stay in this B&B for years. So every time I come here, I stop and stay on Muriel. They had a boot sale one time in this field. I had so much fun. That's where it's like a garage sale. All these
Look at
cars
this
drive
ancient
up into
wall.
the field, open their trunks, and you buy their stuff. Hey, chickie, chick, chick, chick.
Holly bush.
Fun times.
We're in a little village called Stanhope. Stone walls everywhere. As far as you can see, there are stone walls. This is the real England. This is the England that never changes. It's been like this for thousands of years.
Your seatbelt on.
Okay, here we go. We're on this beautiful drive in the Peak District of England, and it's very beautiful, and you see stone walls everywhere. There are millions and millions of stones. I can't help but think that it's taken thousands of years to gather up the stones and build the walls, but it's absolutely beautiful, just gorgeous. And this is the place where I imagine James Herriot driving down the road. I read all of James Herriot's books, and I just picture James Herriot here. And if you love animals, read James Herriot's books. It is a perfect day. It's in the 60s. It's a little bit sunny, just enough, and we are having a beautiful drive in England. We're not doing cities, we're doing villages. And tomorrow we head for York, and we're going to get some real history lessons tomorrow.
I hate to leave the Peak District. It's just so beautiful.
Yes, I love the Peak District.
How's your driver doing?
I have an excellent driver. Gloria is experienced in driving in England, and she's been here 20 times. And she is the one who planned and booked everything, and it's just absolutely breathtaking for me.
Look at that scene over there on the right, Cheryl. I'm going to slow up a little. Look over there.
It's gorgeous.
Rolling hills and rock walls.
I love rock walls.
I like them better than the hedges.
We have seen many hedges, and we saw blueberries growing in hedges. You could actually pick enough blueberries to make a pie. But in the Peak District, you mostly see stone walls. Now here are hedges.
Yeah, a few hedges.
This is a hedge wall.
Yeah, and they have to trim them, don't they?
Birds love to hedge walls. I've seen some unusual looking birds.
And hedgehogs. And in the storybooks, the mice live in the hedges.
So there is a purpose for hedges. But this is the real England?
Yes, not London.
Yeah.
People come to London and they think they've seen England. Not even a little bit. This is Elam.
Welcome to Elam, and Billy's grandmother.
Ilam. I was saying it wrong.
Oh, Elam.
She corrected me. Kathy Reed.
Billy's grandmother's maiden name was Elam.
Really?
So maybe, and they were English, so maybe that's how it was spelled originally.
Could be.
Because of Billy's grandmother's family.
See Trowley, that's where we have to go when we come back. Down that road to get to that little gate. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, I'm going to turn this video off and rest my arms.
Okay.
I'm holding my arms up, it's hard. We're doing a little hike this morning. We're in the Peak District.
Yep. We're going to the stepping stones, Cheryl.
It's a beautiful day.
In the neighborhood.
It's a little bit crisp. Little breeze blowing.
And your traveling pal with sciatic is holding up all right?
Yes, we're both doing great for 73-year-old ladies. We're hanging in there. We're getting the job done.
I'm going to get a massage tomorrow.
Look at this. This is the Peak District,
Oh, yeah.
and there was some ancient people that lived here, and that's why it's called the Peak District, because I think they were called Picts. You can Google the history, and I can just imagine ancient people in this area. It's a beautiful hike. I always love to go on a hike because walking is my thing. I love walking. Okay, get ready. Go to the stepping stone. Charlie would never do this. Charlie would be terrified. I'm waiting until this little dog goes. He's a little bit afraid. You know, Charlie would never go across these stones. He won't even go to the basement. Look, he's gonna carry him. Okay, I'm turning my video off and I'm going across the stones. I have not done this since I was a child, and we're gonna see if I can do it.
Yeah, you got it.
So here goes, I'm going across now.
We just stepped over the stepping stones in Dovedale in the Peak District. What did you think?
Well, I didn't think I could do it, but it was just as easy as I did it when I was a kid.
Well, you
So
were.
I didn't lose anything, I'm still a kid.
Well, of course you are, and you look beautiful in that shirt. I don't know where you got that, but
I got this shirt from the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City.
you know, every day you dress beautifully, and you put me to shame.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, you're a fashion plate. Now, just a minute. After I shut this down, I'm going to take your photo.
Okay. Okay, after a long ride through many villages, we're back to Bakewell, and Gloria has gone antiquing, and I'm going to the church. And this is the local church up on a hill, and I really have a passion for these churches. The interesting thing is that with these tall steeples, you can see the church from afar. So I guess that's a good thing back in the day, to be able to see where the church is and follow the tower to get to the church. But I really love the churches. And it's a pretty steep hill I'm climbing. But isn't this the coolest thing? I'm gonna get right out in the street so you can see what it looks like here. It's very beautiful. Okay, and this is where I came from, the bottom of that hill. So I've done some walking. When you spend your entire life walking dogs, it helps you. Look at these flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at that. Everywhere you go here in England, you see beautiful flowers and animals. What is better than flowers and animals? This is a rose. Got roses. Beautiful flowers. There's the church. There's the steeple. You can see that steeple from afar. Hello.
Taking photograph. Great.
In this part of England, there are lots of hills, and it reminds me of West Virginia. It's called the Peak District, but not because of mountain peaks. There was an ancient tribe of people that lived here called Picts, and it's P-I-C, I think, but they call it Peak. So it's named for the ancient people that lived here. An ancient tribe of people. I believe they were from France, those ancient people. I'll have to Google it and refresh my education. Anyway, this is an interesting church. Look at that steeple. I saw the steeple yesterday when we came here. And I told Gloria, I says, I want to go see that church, but she decided to go antiquing, and I'm going to the church. I visited several churches. So I'm taking a hike up a big hill. This is fun. It's real dangerous here. The roads are narrow, people drive fast, and it's confusing. I do get confused. Okay. Here we are at the church. Oh boy, look at this. Look at this old church. Look at the view. Can you see the mountain peaks? It looks just like West Virginia. And there's the steeple.
just a small chunk of this.
Across the park is a churchyard. Oh, no.
Okay, I'm walking back down the hill to the town, going to the hotel. We finally made it to York. It was about a 4-hour drive. We checked into our hotel, and like all the hotels in England, or all the ones I've seen, they're very old. And I had 2 flights of stairs to walk. Yesterday I had 4 flights of stairs to walk. This is my bed, and they gave me a bathrobe, and it looks very old. I've never stayed in a hotel with a wooden floor, and this is the heater on the wall, and it's a little cold in here actually. They told us it was warm, but it's a little bit cold in here. And we have records and a record player to listen to, and they've got more records down in the lobby. And an interesting little feature is this dollhouse opens up. This dollhouse opens up, and here is water and tea, hot chocolate, whatever I need right here. Close it up, and it's a dollhouse. So this is a very old hotel. It's not modern at all. And in the hallway, just outside my room, well, let's see what the bathroom looks like. Okay, here's the bathroom. Towels. Shower. Okay, now let's step outside and look at the snacks. I better get my key. I don't want to step outside without my key. Okay, we're gonna go look at the snacks. Okay, this is right outside my room, and here are all the snacks, and I can take whatever I want for free, and drinks in the bottom cupboard. She said take whatever I want, it's complimentary. And here is cookies. So, what do I want? What do I want? Fruit, a fruit bowl. All kinds of chips. Candies? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It's October 7th, 2025. I'm in York, England, and it's early in the morning, and I decided to take a walk and look at the street, and found this old church. I love old churches. We're in Clifton, York. This is life in York. This is a school. now back to our hotel. This is our hotel. Okay, this is York. Old streets of York. We're in York, England, and it's very old. Very old. The streets are very old.
Ceiling is magnificent. That is amazing. Back up a little bit.
This is an old church in York. And in front of me is the famous cathedral. This is York Minster Cathedral in York, England.
Pretty magnificent, Cheryl.
I don't have the history of it, but I'll Google it later. Everything is very, very old in York. Women, witches, warriors. Let's see what this has to say. Oh, walking tours. Oh, look at this tree. That's a cool tree. Okay, we're on Shambles Street in York, and Shambles is a very famous place to come to.
This is it.
Shambles, right here. This is it. And there's a lot of people here. It's very crowded.
And we're going to walk down here so you can see all these buildings.
So here we go. Shambles Street, an ancient street.
Go ahead of me.
Okay, this is an ancient street. This is what we came to see, the ancient street.
How is shopping? Making decisions as they go along.
Yeah? Okay. As you can see, it's very crowded here. I seem to be going the wrong way, as usual. I think I saw this building in Pride and Prejudice.
Right.
Gloria, this building was in Pride and Prejudice, I do believe.
Could have been.
Yeah, so that's a good example.
Be very careful. It's easy to trip. This is called Shambles Street in York. Let's look the other way. And this is the opposite direction.
Sorry? seaway, wasn't it?
that have been inaccessible for centuries.
That's a good street right there. Look at that. What's the name of that street? Spurrier?
Low Ausgate.
Spurrier Gate. That would be a good street to go through. Oh yeah, I was hoping they would take us about by Clifford's Tower. That's what I wanted you to see. Here's where the boat ride takes you. They're on sightseeing boats. It'll be cold out there. I don't want to do that.
The wind is cold today.
Yeah. These are old buildings, aren't they amazing?
They are. At home, they would be torn down.
Oh my God. Well, we have no history. We had 250 years. These people have thousands of years. Wow, look at him make that turn. Amazing. He's good.
The piece of land where the two rivers of York meet was the site of the early settlement here, that of the local Celtic tribe called the Brigantes. Certainly, the Brigantes had settlements all around Northern England, as far as the Scottish lowlands, although there is very little evidence of them in this area. The Roman historian Tacitus tells of a conflict between the Brigantian Queen Cartamandua and her husband Venutius. Queen Cartamandua welcomed the Romans, whereas her husband did not. The ensuing civil war led to the Roman intervention. This is one of the main reasons the Romans set up capital to our left in AD 71. The area was ideal to control warring tribes and trade with them. The Romans called this place Iberacum, possibly meaning place of the yew tree, and that was the start of this great city. Excavations and building works on the banks of the Ouse and the Foss have uncovered the remains of Roman jetties, wharfs and warehouses, suggesting waterborne transport trade was important in the earliest years of the city.
What are these, they look, what kind of, they got balls on them. What kind of tree is that? You see it, Cheryl?
Yeah, I don't know.
God, I'm glad I'm
Looking
not
to our
driving
right,
this
we see the
fast.
city walls at Bale Hill, a grass mound with trees growing on it. Bale Hill was the site of William the Conqueror's second castle, dating to around 1068. Nothing remains of the castle at Bale Hill, however, because it was only ever made of wood, and nobody wanted to pay for its upkeep. Eventually, it was found to be in such a sad state of disrepair, it was pulled down. York's two Norman castles were designed to control access to the city by river. The chain would be stretched across the river to prevent attack from ships coming up the river. They would also have given early warning of approaching enemies from miles around.
The Vichy Way.
Yeah.
Notice the buildings around have become much more modern outside the walls, but don't be fooled. There used to be older buildings outside the city walls, but in 1644 York was under siege for 3 months during the Civil War. Around 30,000 parliamentarian troops surrounded the city. It is said it was the royalists defending the city who pulled down the buildings outside the walls to get a better view of those attacking them. We rejoin the city walls. On the right, just past the trees, is another gateway called Victoria Bar. This is a modern gateway, only opened in 1838. It has been said that Queen Victoria was asked to come and officially open the gateway, but she declined. You can probably see why. It never had towers or a barbican. It's just 3 holes in the wall.
Cheryl, when I get home, when we get home to my house,
Yeah.
remind me to give you a book. It's called The Wolf and the Dove.
Okay.
and it's all about this time in history.
Okay.
And it's a romance book, but it's also history, and
Uh-huh.
it's just one of my favorites.
Oh, that'll be
And I'm
wonderful.
going to give it to you.
This winter when it's dark and cold and I'm
You
all
get a nice
alone.
view of
You'll
the city
love it.
walls here
Yeah,
on the
I
right.
tell you.
The walls of York are built in three
I'm a
sections,
little bit scared
which total about
about winter.
2.75 miles or 3.14 kilometres in length. They are the
You'll
most complete set
You'll
of
have
city
your new
walls in
dog by
England.
then.
Visitors to York
Yeah.
tend to think that the walls are Roman, but in fact our present walls are medieval. Begun in the 1220s, they took about 100 years to complete. They stand upon earthwork embankments created by the Vikings, and this makes them unique.
Boy, these walls went all around the city, didn't they?
Yeah, and we're on the outside of the wall.
we're on the ring.
Yeah.
So those went. I wonder what the distance around those walls is. We have to research that.
Yeah, the wall goes around the city and we're on the outside of the
Ahead
wall.
above the buildings on the right, you can see the top of Micklegate Bar. Micklegate's name comes from Mickleffe, meaning Great Street, and is said to be the front door to York. It is also known as the Royal Entrance, as it is the custom for every monarch who visits York to ask permission of the Lord Mayor to be allowed into the city. The monarch has to touch the ceremonial sword to show that they mean no harm to the city. Only then are they allowed through this gateway.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
We should, before we go back to our hotel, we should stop and have fish and chips somewhere,
Well, let's do.
and then we
Every
don't have to
monarch
worry
has
about
asked
dinner.
permission to pass
Good.
through Micklegate
And then
Bar
we can go to
since
our
way of the
rooms and
conquest
rest.
time.
That's right.
Except
That's
for
what
two.
we're gonna do.
Henry
Okay.
VIII, on his second visit
Sounds
to
good
York,
to me.
didn't go through the ceremony. He did on his first visit, but by his second
And I'm gonna
visit,
have to
York
find a
had fallen
ladies'
out of
room.
favour with him. And
Right
so on
now?
his second
Well,
visit, he
yeah,
came into
soon.
When we
the
get off this
Walgate Bar
bus.
area unannounced.
When we
It was
get-
we'll go
unfortunate
in- we'll
that
go
the
in
crowd
that
was
bar
still
we were
waiting
in.
for him to
Okay.
get
There was
bar.
one there.
He
Okay.
never showed up.
It's right around the
This
corner.
would lead to him
Okay.
earning the nickname Awkward Henry. Queen Victoria, on the other hand, didn't come through the gateway. She came to York by train, and in her reign, the station was within the city walls. So technically, she was already in the city.
Those
It
are
is
the
also
city
known
walls.
as Traitors' Gate, where for centuries the heads of traitors would be chopped off, boiled, rolled in tar, and stuck on a wooden spike
Oh
on the
my
top.
God.
A warning to would-be troublemakers.
Can you imagine the barbarity?
Human beings have not changed one bit.
Not really. They haven't. They're evil.
They are. That's
The
why.
most dangerous creatures on the earth. They're not animals. They're humans.
And the church is supposed to civilize them, but it doesn't work because
Almost
today the
2,000
Christians
years
are the
ago,
worst
a Roman
ones.
named
Oh,
Quintus
God, yes.
Fertilius Cerealis
They're the very
was sent
worst
here
ones.
from Lincoln to set up a
Absolutely.
fortress here. He led the 9th Legion Hispania, whose job was to control the local Brigantes tribes around this area. The Romans soon took control of the area and set up camp on dry ground between the two rivers, making it easy to defend. The first Roman fortress was built in timber shortly after the Romans arrived. It was built on the site where the Minster is today. The wooden fortress was rebuilt in stone around 300 AD. The fortress and camp quickly grew, and York became a colonia, an important city, and it became the capital of Lower Britain.
Nunnery
It was called
Lane.
Eboracum, which possibly means place of the yew trees. The Romans were very advanced, and the city at this time had paved streets, a water supply, proper sewers, a bathhouse, and some buildings even had underfloor heating. In the 1920s, the remains of part of a Roman bathhouse was uncovered by workmen who were renovating a local tavern. The finds were in very good condition, and today you can see what was found by going into the aptly named Roman Bath Pub in St. Sultan's Square. So important did York become in Roman Britain that a royal palace was built in the city, and the Emperor Septimius Severus stayed here with his imperial court in the years 209 to 211. The Emperor Constantius Chlorus visited here in 306 and promptly died. His son, Constantine the Great, founder of Constantinople and the first Christian emperor of Rome, was proclaimed emperor in York. A bronze statue of Constantine can be seen outside York Minster, near the spot where he was proclaimed emperor in 306. The Romans left Eboracum sometime around 410 AD, and the city, like much of Roman Britain, fell into a period of decay and decline. This became known as the Dark Ages, as there is little written evidence about York in the centuries following the Roman withdrawal from Britain. It is thought that settlement around this area had declined so much by the end of the Roman period that it was unlikely to have been a significant post-Roman regional centre.
Wow. Why did he say the Romans left?
would love it.
On the left at the traffic lights is the Bar Convent. The entrance is just around the corner in Blossom Street. The laws of England at this time prohibited the foundation of Catholic convents, and as a result of this, the convent was operated in secret. Today, it is still a working convent, but it also has a museum telling the story of the Catholic faith and a coffee shop. As we cross the junction, look to your right for a brief view of Middlegate Park,
Oh, wow.
the Royal Entrance and Traitors'
Did you get
Gate.
I
that?
did, I got it.
Good girl.
Ahead of us is York's modern railway station, opened in 1877. At the time, it was referred to as one of the great iron cathedrals and a monument to extravagance. The first permanent station was built to our right inside the walls. The large arches were knocked through the walls to allow the trains into the station in 1841. It wasn't very practical, so once you got the train in there, it then had to be turned or reversed to get back out. York was becoming a very busy station, which would soon see over 300 trains a day. So at 5:30 a.m. on June the 25th, 1877, the first train left what was then the largest railway station in Britain.
I don't see where that bell is. He said
This stop is for the railway station and the former Royal York Hotel. Thank you for travelling with us today, and don't forget to keep your tickets safe if you are joining us again later. The withdrawal of the Roman legions from York around 410 AD left the city at the mercy of the Anglo-Saxons. The Saxons seem to have settled into Roman York without changing the city much. They used the Roman grid pattern of streets and refortified the walls. Little remains of Saxon York, however, as their wooden buildings have not survived the passage of time. Under the Saxons, the city was renamed Ethelvik, which may mean place of the wild boar or trading place. It became an important religious centre, and in the year 627, the Christian Princess Ethelberga of Kent came north to marry Edwin, King of Northumbria. Edwin was persuaded to convert to Christianity, and both he and his court were baptised by Bishop Paulinus in a wooden church especially constructed for the purpose. Nothing remains of this church, but it is thought to have become the first minster. The most outstanding object of the Anglo-Saxon period discovered in York is the world-famous Coppergate helmet. This iron and brass helmet was found in 1982 in Coppergate, when it was nearly struck by the claw of a mechanical digger. Luckily, the operator stopped to check when it hit something hard. The helmet was undoubtedly a prized possession and a great status symbol. It was found in a wood-lined pit that contained the helmet, along with an iron tool and fragments of antler, stone and glass. During 2010, the York helmet was on display at the British Museum for several months. It returned to York for the reopening of the Yorkshire Museum on the 1st of August
that wall went all the way
2010.
around, yeah.
Uh-huh. And it's still there.
I guess it was, the whole city was inside there.
The Vikings arrived in York in 866 AD. They captured the city and made it the capital of their new territory in northern England. They changed the name from the Saxon Ethelwick to Jorvik, which in Old Norse language probably meant horse bay. The origin of the word Viking is disputed, but it may come from Old Norse meaning bay. But in later times it has been associated with raiders and pirates. The Vikings had a fearsome reputation as warriors who travelled by dragon-headed longships, raping and pillaging everything that stood in their way. Although a lot of this is true, they were also great traders as well. In fact, the Vikings traded with all of Europe and also at times with the Mediterranean, North Africa, the Middle East and Central Asia. A much clearer picture of what life was like in Viking Age York has come about due to the amazing discoveries that were unearthed by archaeologists at Coppergate, where part of an old Viking settlement was found in the late 1970s. Much of the evidence discovered at Coppergate was preserved thanks to the protection provided by the organic rich soil. Everything that was found there helped experts to piece together how people lived in Viking times here in York. It soon became clear that far from just being warriors, most Viking men were all-round handymen, but some had special skills. There were boat builders, for example, and potters, leather workers and smiths. Most Viking men also knew how to handle a boat. Women had different skills, for example. They did the spinning and weaving to turn sheep wool into cloth and made the family clothes. They also looked after the children, baked the bread and cooked the 2 meals a day that most families ate. The one thing the Vikings didn't have was horns on their helmets. No Viking helmet has ever been found with horns on.
That's good to
This is
know.
a myth
Yeah, it is.
which gained its start in the epic music drama Ride of the Valkyries and has gained momentum in lots of popular films and TV shows since.
You're getting all of this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting it. So Jeff can listen to it.
Yes, you'll love it.
The hotel to our left was opened in 1878. In those days it was simply known as the Royal Station Hotel. In recent years the hotel has changed names, but locals have always called it the Station Hotel or the Royal York. Although as far as we are aware,
cathedral.
none of our monarchs have ever stayed there, so it doesn't really deserve the title Royal. Just ahead on the right, over the wall, you can see an elegant red brick building. It is York's first 5-star hotel. First opened in 1906, it was originally the headquarters of the North Eastern Railway. It has now become the Grand Hotel, a truly stunning property. Take a look inside where modern and Edwardian meet in perfect harmony. To our left is the Memorial Gardens. These are gardens dedicated to those who lost their lives in the First and Second World
Yeah,
Wars.
trees are
This
beautiful.
is our nearest stop for the National Railway Museum. If you take a trip round the National Railway Museum, you will find something in there for everyone, not just the rail enthusiasts. Do allow plenty of time for your visit there, as the museum is huge, and remember, it's every Yorkshireman's favourite price. Free! The National Railway Museum shows off the engineering brilliance and innovations the railway has brought over the years and has a display second to none of the past and present of the railways. Take a trip round the Great Hall to marvel at iconic locomotives, including a replica of Stephenson's Rocket and Mallard, the world's fastest steam locomotive, which was recorded at 126 miles per hour in 1938, a record that has never been beaten. You may also see the most famous engine of all, Flying Scotsman, if it's not out on a run. There are also modern trains such as the Japanese Shinkansen, more commonly known as the bullet train, which
This is Bard Castle in the Lake District of England. I just asked a young boy what is the history of this place, and he said he didn't know, but it's very old. And he lives just across the street from the castle, and at night they light it up. And he just said that we need to go to a place called Teesdale, so we'll have to Google that and see what that is. But this is a really cute town. I want to look at the bridge. I'm taking a little stroll because I want to see the arches under the bridge. Okay, this is the view that I wanted right here. Okay, look at this bridge. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Love this. I'm filming while you drive.
Okay,
Now, this is a beautiful town. It's called
get going.
Get Going.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. look
Isn't
at-
this beautiful?
Yeah.
We are driving back in time right now.
Oh boy, are we. Look at this beautiful
Oh my Lord, isn't this
tower.
fabulous?
Oh my God.
Oh, Jeff would love this.
Please make a U-turn in 100 yards and then follow the A67.
Now, I'm going to pull over here because I want to get a picture of this.
This is magnificent.
Please make a U-turn now and then follow the A67.
I got to get a picture of this.
There's that boy I was talking to with his dog. He said he lives just across the
He's not a
street.
boy, that guy's a man.
And he said at night, he looks like a boy to me.
Oh, well,
He said they light the castle up at night.
do they? Amazing. I get it. I've got to get a picture of this. That's pretty amazing. All right.
This is a very unusual town.
Aren't you glad we came?
I'm so glad we came
See,
here.
it's not the destination, it's the journey. That's what Shirley and I think. We do the journey.
We are time travelers.
That's what we are.
We're
We're traveling
just-
back into time right
Yes,
here.
we are. I bet it looks the same as it did 400 years ago.
How about 1,000 years?
Except for cars. Just imagine horses. Just imagine the horses.
Yeah. Okay, so now here we go. Look at these little shops. How do they all make a go of it? I guess they don't. There
We
looks
have
like there are
not
some
seen
that are empty.
a mall since we've been here. Not one mall.
No, we haven't. Well, we don't want malls, do we?
No.
All right, so now, look at that. Did you get it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, look at this little restaurant. This is quite an oh, look, and going down the street, Cheryl, what a beautiful
Oh
view.
my God, look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Jeff is going to love this.
Please turn right in 150 yards onto the A67. Now turn right onto the A67.
Yeah, this is quite nice, this little village. We're going towards the Lake District. We're on our way. In an hour we'll be in the Lake District. And this
Please
is just a
turn right
preview
at the end
things
of the
to
road
come.
towards A66, Bowes.
Teedale.
Yeah, whatever that is. Okay, so now I have to stop here.
That young man I was talking to said Teedale or Teesdale is the prettiest village around here.
Oh, is that right?
That's what he told me.
Well, are we coming to it?
He said it was up that way.
Maybe we'll be going by it. I didn't see those pink blossoms.
Oh yeah, that's a magnolia.
I've never seen a magnolia
In
that
October.
deep.
I know, but in October, that's a spring plant.
Oh my gosh. Cheryl, that's stunning.
Now look at this bridge. I love
Now
these
turn
bridges.
right towards A66,
Oh, you know why they made
Bowes.
me back up? Because I had the red light on that side and I didn't know it. Because I stopped to get a picture. So I was in the wrong place.
This is called Startforth. I have to remember.
Oh yes, start forth.
I have to-
Not get going. Start forth.
I have to Google
Oh.
Startforth.
Cheryl, up, look up.
Look up there. Oh my Lord.
Please
Look
turn
at this.
left in 150 yards onto the A67.
Okay, that was Startforth. This is a beautiful place. Old stone wall. Okay, we're at a national park. It's called Hard Knot Pass in northern England. It's very close to Scotland.
And we got sheep everywhere and hairpin turns.
I think that the road is wet.
It is, and that's why I'm slipping, but that's okay. Keep your camera rolling.
Okay.
That's why I would not do this in the rain. No way. This road is not for sissies or that are afraid of driving. No way. This is Hard Knot Pass. That's the most challenging road in England to drive. Now look at the scenery, Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
Are you getting all this?
Well, I'm trying to, but you know, I'm
but
short. But
No, but I mean your video's still on.
oh yeah, it's on,
Don't take your seatbelt off.
but it's not good because I'm so short.
You just do your best. I want your seatbelt on.
It is.
Can you get the sides of the mountains too? Can you?
Not really.
Well, you can if you take it out your can't see
No, but it's foggy and you can't see much.
much. Okay, go straight ahead of us then. Okay, now I'm going to give it some gas.
So this is
Hard Knot Pass.
this road is an ancient road that the Romans built, and it's not changed any in thousands of years, except it's blacktop. So that's the only change. But that's all. It's very ancient.
I have to slow down to get parts.
It just seems like it's a little bit too wet to do this, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm glad we got this car to do it in.
Yeah.
A lesser car couldn't do it.
More sheep by the road. I'm turning it off. It's too hard to hold my arm up.
Yeah.
That's enough.
You got enough of it to get it. Are we doing it?
Yes, okay now.
Okay,
Here we go.
We're in Hard Knot Pass, and neither of us have pissed our pants yet. And it's gamey driving through here. It's not for the faint of heart. We got steep grades, kind of potholy road. And this is the wildest part of England you'll experience. And I don't think it's to be missed if you want a full picture of England. This is England, not London. I've said that before. Now you see the sheep are roaming free across the roads. See, there's one on the hill right there. And it's quite pretty. I wish it was a little sunnier, but it isn't, so we'll go with what we have. Here's a sheep ahead, Cheryl. Yep, you gotta watch for the sheep, you gotta watch for the cars. You just have to watch what you're doing here in this pass. I've done it several times in the last years, and it's like an e-ride. I love looking up at these bare mountains with no trees. I'm into bare mountains. I really like that. You see a lot of that in Scotland too. And Cheryl, what do you think of this?
Well, I think it's very primitive, and it probably looks the same as it did forever.
And there's a Roman fort on this road.
But
so
the
I would
only
imagine-
difference would be the blacktop, and I'm sure it was a rough dirt road before.
Yeah.
But it's very thrilling, very thrilling. That's how I would describe it.
Uh-huh.
It was a thrill.
How's your friend doing driving it?
Oh, Gloria was born to drive. Gloria is a wonderful navigator.
Well, I think I scared the bejesus out of you about 2 miles back doing those hairpin turns, but we got through them.
It was scary, but now this is much better.
Yeah.
And there's fish and chips waiting for me, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And hopefully a warm bed.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Hopefully it's warm.
Yeah, well, all bets are off when you're in somebody's house because they like to conserve. But for the rest of the trip, we'll be in hotel settings, so we'll have a lot of heat. So, but we're lucky today. There's not much traffic here.
This is a very wild, primitive place.
Yeah, it is.
But we drove through many beautiful villages today,
Yeah.
and that was fun.
Uh-huh.
The villages in England are just fabulous. And the interesting thing is that I have not seen any malls or any fast food.
Yeah.
So everything is shops and family-owned restaurants.
Yeah.
England is very nice.
England is America 100 years ago.
Yes. Yes,
Kind of.
I agree. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
America 100 years ago. That's a good way to describe it. Yep.
Okay, we got some hairpin turns coming. Keep your camera rolling so they can see what we're doing. I got a pothole.
Yep, there's a pothole.
I'm going to go very slowly over it because I don't want to blow a tire. It would be hard to get help up here, and I'm not very good at changing tires anymore. Okay, now here we go. Round the bend, Cheryl. We got it. Okay, and I know there's no cars coming, so I'm going to give a little speed to go over the top of this hill. The hard ones are the hairpin turns, and we already did those a ways back. Hopefully there won't be more of those. I'm trying to remember if there are, but it's been 7 years since I drove this road. Look down in there.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh my gosh, it's panoramic, isn't it?
It is.
Would a trip to England have been complete without this.
No. You have to see the real England.
Yeah,
And you have to see the past. Go into the past.
and this is part of it.
Yeah, it is.
Look
Well,
at
this is
guy.
this
He's
poor man
killing-
on a bicycle.
He's killing himself, weaving all over hell.
And for what? Why
Yeah,
is he
for
doing
what?
it?
And he's right in the middle of my path. He should just get the hell over to the side and let me go by. I don't want to drive in these potholes, buddy.
Why are you torturing yourself, mister?
Well, we could, if we had more time, we'd open the window and ask you that question. Oh, there's a waterfall.
Oh, I see
girl.
that.
Oh, the light's a little bit nicer.
Okay, I'm getting this waterfalls.
Oh my, isn't this something?
Uh-huh. Well, this is a wild country.
It definitely is.
I didn't expect England to be like this, but I did expect to see this in Scotland. And I think we're very close to Scotland.
Oh, we are, and this is very similar to the scenery in Scotland. Except for theirs would be not brown. The mountains would be green there instead of brown. It's a different kind of... Is that a pothole? Hopefully not a rock. Good thing you got full insurance on this car for this rental, you know? I wouldn't drive up here without it. Yeah, Cheryl, you have a lot of study to do about this region.
Yeah.
How many minutes have you done?
I've done, looks like 6 minutes.
Do you want to stop now?
Yeah, my arm's
Okay.
getting tired.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm turning it off for a while. Okay, I won't say anything else. Oh my, look how beautiful this is.
Incredible.
Oh my Lord.
Right down to the road.
And I see the lake in the distance. We're in the Lake District of Northern England. We're very close to Scotland. And there is a lake up ahead. We're looking for a place to eat. We're starved.
We don't know whether we're more starved or that we want to get to our house before dark more. One of the two. Be nice if we could do both.
We will do both. We'll get it done. Well, we have crossed some mountains today.
Oh, now this mountain range right here. This is, I love this. Look at, they meet each other.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Left and
look at
right.
this. Look at this. Okay, this is my best video. I don't want to mess this up.
No, this is grand.
This is beautiful. We have crossed some mountains,
Put it
okay?
on 5, Cheryl.
I'm not messing with it and mess it up.
You'd get more of it though if
Yeah,
you push that 5 up there.
But I've already messed all the other ones up. That's my point. Okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. And there's the sheep. And there is a river.
There's a little waterfall on the right.
Oh, look at this steep mountain. Now this is really, really beautiful. Look how far you can see. And we don't have the fog that we had earlier and the rain.
What a day in the Lake District.
Yes. And we're both hungry. And we are looking for a place to eat. Oh, this is beautiful. And there's sheep grazing over on this mountain, but it's hard to see. It's just little white dots. sunshine up on the mountains. It's so beautiful. We had rain and fog earlier. We have seen the most amazing scenery today.
We have.
And look, here are two sheep. Two sheep by the road. Sheep up on the hillside. And Gloria does so well in these little roads.
Thank you. Cheryl.
She loves to drive on little roads.
I do. But this is a really wide one for today. Mostly we've been driving on one half of this for 2 lanes of traffic. This is a super highway.
This is a super highway right here. And it was so foggy that we missed the ancient Roman fort.
Look at the sun on the hill. Oh.
What I love is the stone walls.
Pretty amazing. I think those walls are supposed to be keeping the sheep in, and those two somehow got out.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, this is certainly amazing.
Oh, here's a place to eat. Should we try it?
I think we should. We may not find another.
That's the trouble. We might not. Camping park. This is an inn.
Dinner served 5:30 to 8. Lunch served 12 to 2.
Or they're not open for business then.
No, they're not. Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, we made it to our house that we rented, and it's 6:30 in the evening. We had a wonderful supper of roast beef, and now it's time to rest. We've got sheep in our backyard. We're right on the lake. This is the Lake District, Northern England, almost to Scotland.
We're in the Lake District this morning, and we drove by this, I don't know what you call this, troop of swans with their babies. There's so many of them, it's unbelievable. Look at that. Have you ever seen so many swans in one place? Unbelievable. And there's a lone swan over there. Look at him. And this is the beautiful atmosphere that they swim in. Morning.
Good morning.
Do you know what all these swans are doing out here?
No,
I've never seen so
we're
many
not
swans in
from
one.
here.
Oh, look at those are swans.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They're coming to the shore to get something to eat. We're in the Lake District. We're on our way to Emily Bronte Country, Haworth. But we have 2 hours to go to get there, and we are driving through this Lake District like we did yesterday, but we have better lighting today. And I mean, have you ever seen anything like this? It's and look at the road we're going to follow ahead. She'll do this as long as her arm can handle being in the air, and it's painstakingly grateful to her for doing the videos while I drive. Cheryl, what's your impression?
Well, this looks the way I imagine Scotland to look.
Yes?
And I have always wanted to go to Scotland, so
Well, maybe you will.
maybe I will. I wanted to go see where my family came from.
Well, let's go to Scotland next year. I know you miss your doggies, so
Yeah.
you don't know all bets are off. But
Yeah, that's true. Probably by next year I'll be ready to go again.
there you go. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah. But Scotland interests me.
Scotland is amazing, and there are a couple places in Scotland I haven't been. I would like to go. I've driven most of it, but there's more to see.
Well, we'll have to go home and take care of our health and take care of everything, and then plan to do it next year.
It would be grand. You would love Scotland. Oh, this has got to be a very beautiful video you're taking, Cheryl. Unbelievable. Do you see sheep up on those hills? I do.
Yeah. I know it's hard to see it in the video, but it's little white dots. Little white dots are sheep. Now, I am very fascinated with the generations of people who built these walls. I wish someone wrote a book about that.
They probably have. You'll have to research it. In 2 hours, when we get to Haworth, spelled Haworth, the scenery is entirely different, but gorgeous. There's really not much in England that isn't gorgeous, except for the industrial area. Birmingham and all that business there in the center of the country is something to be avoided. But this is going to be a gorgeous video. Cheryl, thanks for taking it.
Well, I hope we have Wi-Fi tonight so we can share this video with our friends.
Yeah, that we had a great place to stay last night, and we even had Netflix. We watched Bridgerton, the season 1 with the Duke, which is the best one. And but our internet was really poor, so we were having trouble communicating with the world. Look at these rock walls that you love so.
I imagine people with herniated disc who have just worn themselves out building these walls.
Oh, maybe they were indentured servants. I don't know. Who would want to do that if they had a choice not to?
Well, it must have taken 1,000 years. And I just feel sorry for them.
And I wonder who comes along and repairs them, because these are not held together with any mortar. Oh, look at the waterfall.
Yeah, I'm seeing that waterfalls.
You got it?
Yeah, and this is just the way I picture Scotland, just
Well.
with waterfalls.
You would love Scotland, no doubt about it.
Now these stone walls are older than the ones that we saw in the Peak District.
Oh, yeah. But they're built the same way.
Yeah, they are.
They're just
But you can tell there's just
they're stacked strategically, and it's a science in itself, apparently. Now we're getting to the rise. I wonder what we'll see over the top. I'm going 18 miles an hour up here because, and believe it or not, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour. Oh my, we're almost to the rise, Cheryl.
I'm going to hang in there to the rise.
Okay, I want to see what's on the other side. Maybe you got to switch your arm. Here we come, here we come, here we come.
Okay, we're at the top. This is the top.
Yeah,
Oh my God, look at the fog. Look at the fog.
yeah. Hanging low in the valley.
going down.
This is a beautiful little route we're on this morning. The Lake District. Shirley and I like the Peak District the best, but this is arguably just as gorgeous in a different way. Well, it's more majestic, it's more panoramic. I would think most people would say the Lake District is the prettiest part of England. But I like the rolling hills of the Peak District, it seems to me. And Cornwall, which we won't have time to go to this trip, is the boot of England is extraordinary. Look at that scenery to the right. Unbelievable. So we're taking anybody who's watching this video on a free ride through the Lake District. You didn't even have to get an airplane. You just have to sit in your chair on Facebook and watch. That's how generous Shirley and I are. We're giving you a oh, look at this guy with his dog. I don't think I'd want to be walking out
Oh,
here.
here is some sheep.
Yeah, they got
Okay,
out
there
of
are
the wall.
sheep.
They got outside their wall, didn't they? He wants back in his wall. That one, did you see that?
Oh, poor baby.
He's stuck outside the wall. He wants to be with the other sheep.
Well, hopefully someone will come rescue him.
Somebody should open that gate and let him in. But I didn't have anywhere to pull over, or I would have.
No, we certainly can't pull over. Look at that fog.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And there wasn't fog on the other side. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? And over there is pretty too. Cheryl, you're an excellent videography.
Oh, thank you.
Videographer.
Thank you.
I think if you want to start a second profession, maybe you could do this. Cheryl was a legal secretary and spent a lot of her years doing legal work. But it's never too late to start over.
Well, I think that the only profession for me at this time in my life is dog mama.
Well, you know what? I second that. I think that's fabulous.
In
And
fact, when I get home, I plan to get another dog.
yes, I think I convinced you to do it now instead of later.
Charlie's going to have a sister.
Yeah.
I want a girl.
Yeah, I miss my little Walter so much. He was my best bud in life. He gave me 14 great years.
I know it's too soon to think about another dog.
It's not.
I know it is, but because I went through it with Taffy.
No, it's not that. I wouldn't have a bit of problem getting another one right this minute. The trouble is, I don't want to outlive a dog. It's not fair to the dog. But on the other hand, if I take your suggestion and I get a 5-year-old female from a breeder, that's about the time they stop breeding their females. If I had a 5-year-old one, it might work out. I don't know.
Well, Jeff is going to take my dogs if anything happens to me.
Yeah,
So I know Paige would take yours.
yeah.
But I think it's important to have a dog because it keeps me moving.
How many minutes you have on this video?
9 minutes.
You might want to.
This is Friday. We've just checked into our hotel. And I have this beautiful 4-poster bed to sleep in. It's a beautiful room. Really nice place.
little cops here, which is quite adorable. We're close to Sherwood Forest. We might see Robin Hood at any moment. Well, that was fun. Now, what's on the other side? Oh, okay. This is cute. This is adorable, this town.
We're in Stamford. It's very old. We are looking for a pub.
Because we're thirsty. Oh, fine china and crystal. Gifts for all occasions, except for they don't have any of those.
We are looking for a pub with fish and chips.
This is quite a unique town. Where are all these people parking is the question.
There says London Inn.
Yeah, we could go there if there was a place to park, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could.
Boy, this whole town is cool.
So finding a place to park is the problem.
That is the problem. You still got to get out of the way. Okay, here's what oh my God, look at this.
If we can park, we've got our choice. It looks like there's a lot of pubs here. Okay, here we are in Stamford, England. It's an old city. I don't know the history of it. I'll have to Google it later. But I just imagine Charles Dickens was here.
We're going to Burghley House, which is a 16th century, might as well say palace. And it still belongs to the family of the late, I forget what his name is. He was the banker for Queen Elizabeth I in the 16th century. So we're going to take a look-see at the 16th century palatial home. And the drive here through Stamford is quite nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like walking back in time.
Yeah,
Which is what most of England is.
right.
Since I've been here, I feel like I've just stepped back in time.
I don't know what this person is doing here in front of me here, but I'm going to, oh, there's cars in front of him. All right, I got to stop. It's a very busy town. It's a Saturday
Yeah.
day, and so
On Saturdays, everyone goes to town. They don't sit home and watch TV like they do at home. This is a typical drive through the villages in England. You sit and wait. You have to be patient. No one gets in a hurry. At home, they'd be cussing and blowing their horn and having a fit, but not in England. Everyone is very patient. Everyone is polite. But the nicest people I've ever seen.
it does look like Charles Dickens' land, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to turn off for Burghley House here in a couple seconds, and we'll drive up to the estate and you get a good view of it. And that's how you do it in England. Or LA.
Yeah, driving is difficult, and Gloria does a really good job.
Thank you, love. People park right on the road, don't they? And so you spend a lot of time waiting for traffic to go by.
I'm going to turn this video off until we get to that house.
Okay, but you're behind me. Start? Are you going to start? Oh, you started. Okay. Here we go. This is the approach.
We're visiting a 16th century manor house.
Yeah. Disabled parking. This way. We're going to be disabled today.
We are disabled.
I would say so. And the grounds are lovely. And there's part of the house. It looks 16th century.
It
doesn't
does, yeah. 16th century.
Oh my goodness, look at it.
It's big.
Over there. Disabled parking over here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm turning this off and I'll continue later.
This is what I like, parking that you can get in your hotel. Now, where is the place? Reception. I'm going to drive up here and unload.
Okay, this is our last hotel for this trip. Here we are. 2 nights here, and then we're going home. Today is Monday, October 13, 2025. Today is our last day in England. We're staying in a manor house in the village of Grantchester, which is the next village from Cambridge. Yesterday we took a bus tour of Cambridge and visited the American cemetery where the World War II soldiers are buried. Today we're just hanging out here at the manor house. We had a wonderful breakfast and we're just gonna enjoy this beautiful place, and tomorrow we head to Heathrow Airport. So I decided to take a walk. I love a cloudy, dreary day. It's one of my favorite kind of days, especially in the autumn. So I decided to take a walk, and this is the driveway from the main road. It's very beautiful. Good morning.
Okay, this is Stonehenge. Yeah. And we're up close and personal to it, as you can see. This is a lifelong dream of my traveling partner Shirley to get here. And we got off the airplane and we came straight here. So we didn't sleep all night, but we're having fun. And it's pretty cool, isn't it?
In this town, I want to put it down in my notes.
This is Bradford-on-Avon.
And we're in the Bridge Tea Rooms here, and we have a lovely hostess who's going to tell just a tiny bit of the history of the Bridge Tea Rooms.
So this used to be the blacksmith's little cottage.
Oh.
So next door is where they would furnish all the shoes for the horses and all the metalworks. And then he lived here. So it was only a one-story at the time.
What was in this area?
So this was his house.
Oh, okay.
And then over the years, they built it up 3 stories.
Oh.
So, yeah. So it was 1502, I believe.
1502.
1502.
So it's over 700 years.
Yes.
Shirley, what do you think of that?
I think that is amazing. That's why I came to England to see old stuff.
Yeah. And then it became a tea room back in 1989. And the present owner took it over in 2001.
Well, it's delightful, and thank you for the history.
You're welcome.
Here comes Cheryl, my traveling partner. Let's see how she does. She's looking grand, isn't she? She got better balance than I got. Here we are at Betty's, and we're having a nice breakfast here. This is a premier spot in York to have tea and crumpets and such. And we're going to spend the day in this historic town and have ourselves a good old time. Cheryl, how's your food?
It's delicious.
And how's the tea?
Unbelievable.
Oh, I like your panache. Very good. All right. So we'll check in later. Cheryl, we're about to sit down in the pub to fish and chips. And I know you like them, right?
I love fish and chips, and we're both very hungry because we didn't have breakfast this morning.
No. Okay, so let's take a gander at this close up. Delectable. Absolutely delectable. And we're in this nice little room with a fireplace and a nice bar out there. We just had some cappuccino and tea. And then after this, we're going to Haworth to see the street and Emily Bronte's father's parsonage where she wrote her novels. So it's going to be a fun day.
And let's let them have their little thing.
I'm in the kitchen at Burgley House, and it's pretty incredible. There's a lot of cooking going on in this place. Unbelievably beautiful. All the different molds and copperware. And look at this turtle. That's lovely. And this gorgeous, gorgeous flower arrangement. Okay, well, we're going to continue on now to another room. Perhaps this is the ballroom at Burgley Hall. It looks like it should be. I'm going to walk around this room because it's pretty incredible. Look at that ceiling, Cheryl.
The ceiling is unbelievable.
I think this is the grandest house I've been in. Yep. Pretty amazing. I don't know what this house is at Burley, but I mean what this room is. But here are some of the antique books that they have.
Tracking there is differential between
Ceiling is magnificent, like all of them. Barley twists.
so at any point in the year, it's 15 minutes slow or fast relative to solar time. So the rest of it is pretty obviously the second hand.
Yeah.
This is the day, this is the hour, this is where we are on the lunar cycle. Where we go to the lunar cycle.
Breakfast this morning at our last hotel. Cheryl and I are going to have a nice English breakfast. And they even have this little room out here that's quite lovely. And we're having a full English breakfast, but these delicacies are also included for our breakfast. It's a nice chutney, which is popular here, and some toast.
Yes, if you could give them 15 bags in. Go down there for 2 in each. And then, oh, the orange one. No, yeah. 2 in each. Let me take
And a nice fire that we are lucky enough to sit in front of, Cheryl.
It's beautiful.
Lovely. Then we're going to lay in our beds and read all day. We're decompressing. We leave for Baltimore tomorrow from Heathrow. It's been quite a wild run. Wonderful. What do you think about it? Our vacation, Cheryl?
It has been the trip of a lifetime for me. And thanks to Gloria, I got to see England, where my ancestors came from. And I'm tired and I'm ready to go home now.
You miss your Charlie, don't you?
I do miss my Charlie boy.
And your routine and your bed and
Yeah, it'll be nice to get back to normal.
but it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was lovely.
I'm glad you had a great time, honey. I certainly did.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Cheryl, this is our second to last breakfast in the UK, and she's having poached eggs over there. I'm having scrambled. It's absolutely divine, and the place where we're dining is, of course, incredible. And we're sitting by this lovely fire. So now we shall partake. Do you think it looks good, Cheryl?
I think it looks wonderful.
We've been doing some pretty good eating, haven't
When
we?
I go home, I'm going to miss this.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'll have to cook it for myself.
Well, that's the problem when we live alone.
Yeah.
Unless you can get Charlie, your dog, to do it. Okay, love, you've been the most fascinating, wonderful traveling partner. I couldn't have asked for better.
Oh, thank you.
You're a wonderful navigator, though at the outset of this trip, you said you weren't. But I find you wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you.
In that second seat, and I would have you there any day, anytime.
Oh, thank you.
And I love you, Cheryl.
And I love you too. And thank you for this journey.
Well, thank you for being on the journey with me. Let's eat.
Okay.